Hello and welcome to the very, very first test of the AD Slaton. Who knows what name is going to be? Still River podcast. TBD on the name, but the intention of this is really to inform and educate and just talk about some of the things I'm seeing in general, right? Everyone's talking about AI. Is there a bubble? Are we safe? Are the machines going to attack us? Are we going to lose all of our jobs? I mean, there's a lot of fear and anxiety around these topics. I'm noticing that there are different levels of adoption, and there are different levels of understanding. So I approach these things as these are tools. Like we have a toolbox in life. For engineers in general, they've had various tools, and this is another tool. However, this tool is more ubiquitous, where everyone can use this tool. And it's like, how do you take this huge thing that has all this potential and boil it down to a system that we as humans understand? Right? There's a lot of power and potential with these tools. However, the fear and anxiety, which is, valid, still play a role. Now, part of what I do on a day-to-day basis is really think about the problems that I want to solve. Whether it be a problem for a client, whether it be a personal problem for myself. Like, how do I repeat, or how do I create repeatable patterns that I can apply across the board? Whether it is doing research, designing systems, providing feedback, reviewing documents, just normal day-to-day things. How do I begin to practically use these tools? Now, in this podcast, I'm going to talk about how I actually do that. Like, I'm doing I don't think they're profound things. It's just things I've learned over the years, being an engineer, starting out as a junior engineer, working my way up to being a senior engineer, then to being a application architect, then a principal architect, and then growing from there to be a senior director. What did that mean, right? Like AI is a thing, but as humans, we want to know how to grow. How do I get ahead? How do I go from a high school student to a college student to having a professional life? And then how in my professional life, I grow from being a junior engineer to a senior engineer, and then determining if I should go into management or continuing on the IC role, right? Going from a senior engineer to a staff and distinguish, all those things, right? It's a lot to it. And if you think about some of these tools, engineers, we see gaps oftentimes as we're developing. Like we'll see it, and sometimes we'll say it. Hey, we notice a problem, but now we can say and we can act upon what we see like rather quickly, especially if we have our system set up in such a way that we can apply these tools to take advantage of what we see. I think that's the next evolution of these tools. Like, people are getting more and more experience on like how I work. Like, I do these things. I have these models doing this. Like, I'm generating this. But how do we start to work together to create? Where an AD agent, an agent that I have, or a set of agents that I have can talk to your agents, or they can collaborate. They don't necessarily need to talk together, but let's collaborate on a document. In the SDLC workflow, I can have an AD architect agent talking to a product requirements agent, that someone with the experience around generating product requirements, we can work together, right? They generate an artifact, and then that artifact somehow triggers. I say somehow, I know how it can be done. I'm just keeping it simple, but somehow informs my agent that, hey, I have this artifact ready for you to review. All right, that is the world that everyone is trying to get to. Now there are nuances in there. There's a ton of nuances. But yeah, this is just me riffing at the moment. And again, this is my very first recording as AD Slaton under Still River. I'm going to continue to create. I'm going to continue to write. I want to learn from you, and hopefully you learn something from me. But mainly I'm doing this so I can learn from you and understand what you're going through so I can then talk about it. Why not? Eventually we'll have guests. We're going to continue to talk about relevant topics, like what's going on in the world in general. And how does AI apply to that? And again, it's just a tool. Right now, everyone is trying to use AI to solve all of the world's problems. And honestly, some of the problems have been solved. So we're reinventing the wheel to some degree. And I'd like for us to make AI boring. I've said this before, like to personal people, to people I know. I want to make it boring. How do we get there? That's the $1 million question. And hopefully we'll explore that more and dive deeper as we go into this journey together. With that being said, I'm AD Slaton. I'm the founder of Still River Solutions, and we focus on technical advisory. Right? You need someone to come in and help you think it through an idea, help you design a system, help you keep your business moving, help you learn more about these AI tools. Right. I come from a place of practicing versus theory. Like I've touched some of these. The things I talk about, I've touched. So this is coming from some experience. But that being said, I'm AD Slaton, and I look forward to talking more about these subjects. Until we meet again, I will see you